Planting high-quality seed and ensuring early plant health play significant roles in that success.
Class, and your name, sir?
Lauren Gettinger, Milton, Indiana. Driver John Deere, 4955, up and Adam.
Up and Adam. Next we have
Stan Blagrave out of Ackerley, Texas, driving the Red Horse.
the Red Horse. How many miles to get here, Stan?
It's about 1,200.
1,200 miles. Hey, your name, sir?
Matt Goodwin, Farnhamville, Iowa, driving a Case IH called the Intimidator.
Second generation driver.
Hans Boxler Jr., here driving the special. It's an MX 270.
Another Redwood.
Brian Schromick out of Williamsburg, Missouri, driving Youngblood and AGCO.
Oh, hey, a different color there. Yes, sir.
I got a 986 International, and it's known as the Screaming Demon #2. I'm Jerry Van Dorpy, by the way.
Okay, Jerry. How many years you been pulling?
I'm on my 50th.
Okay.
Indiana, Rooster Cruiser 1066.
One of them red tractors.
Dennis Goodwin, Farnhamville, Iowa, Magnum Force.
The Magnum Force.
J.F. Gouvet, Springfield, Tennessee, Tennessee tracks.
He won all four one weekend here. Tough tractor.
Brandon Hunt, Herndon, Kentucky, driving the 8930, known as Living a Dream.
Living the dream.
Jim Shandorf, Door, Michigan, driving Radical Red.
Radical Red out of the North Country.
Brian Barfnick, Waverly, Minnesota, driving the Case IH, Redline Fever 2.
Must be from Minnesota with that little accent.
John Pfeiffer, Connersville, Indiana, driving a Magnum.
He has the Magnum here.
Randy Hinton, Bancroft, Iowa, driving the Stray Horse.
That Stray Horse tractor.
Esden Lane, Dayton, Minnesota, driving an IH 1486 known as Redline Fever.
You're not a rookie, are you?
No.
I didn't think so. Next.
Jeff DeMar, Storm Lake, Iowa, driver John Deere 8100 called Smoking Hot Deer.
That's Smoking Hot Deer. How about it, fans? Let's give our super stalkers a nice round of applause. Let's welcome them to Freedom Hall. Okay, do we have any green fans here? Where's the green fan?
How about red? All right, any Alice Chalmers or Orange fans here tonight? Okay, well, we got the Ford or New Holland people. Anybody here with a Ford or New Hollands tonight? Well, don't think you'll see any of those guys in this class coming up, but we've got super stock. Harold, tell them about what a super stocker is.
Hey, boy, they can have multiple turbochargers. A lot of them are 4 turbochargers. Small one running into a bigger one, running into the bigger. You can hear him wind it up right now. Is what he's doing. He's building up the compression inside the engine because that engine was decompressed. And he's building up the compression. And once you get all that compression, you can add a lot of fuel. And then you got too much fuel, you'd actually melt the pistons down if it wasn't for water injection to keep those pistons cool. Now these guys were running 5 to 7 quarts of water coming down this track, just mixed with that diesel fuel to keep them going.
Here's Lauren Gettinger.
Oh. Now you Red fans, don't you say a word.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Let's give Lauren Gettinger a nice round of applause here tonight at Up and Adam. They're already pulling the shrouds on the side. Take a look, make sure everything is okay.
Yes, he is.
Hoping they 221.50. 221.50. 221.50 for the Gettingers. Up next, the Red Horse, the Blagraves. They came over 1,200 miles to be here tonight. These guys have had, they said earlier today, that it was one of the best crops of cotton that they've had in a long time there in Ackerley, Texas. And a lot of time in the summertime, you'll see them around the tour, just simply because they, once the crop is in and they're hoping things are going to go good, they go tractor pulling. Their dad's into tractor pulling also. He is into antiques, and he also does some announcing on the side here. I need to get him down here and do a little announcing for us sometime here. We know that Mr. Blagrave does that. He loves those antique tractors. And so Steve and Stan always do a great job when they come here to Louisville. Former national champions on the starting line coming here today. Well, the Gettingers are still looking things over. They have not found any problems as of yet, but they're still looking things over here with the tractor. All right, here we go. Red fans, where are the red fans tonight? You've already seen the green. Here's the red. We're getting ready to start here. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Now, you John Deere people, you're getting a little bit of fun here now, aren't you? Huh? There you go. Wow. Problems for the Blagraves, and evidently they don't exactly know what happened or whatever, but I see no major liquid coming out of the bottom of it except for the heat tube and the overflow tube in the bottom there, so everything looks pretty good there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a nice round of applause. How about it? The Blagraves out of Ackerley, Texas here tonight, and problems with the red horse early in the class here tonight. 136 and 41. 136 and 41 here tonight for the Blagraves and the red horse in that MX 240 out of the state of Iowa. And it is Matt Goodwin. He calls this tractor the Intimidator. He has been a fan of Dale Earnhardt for many, many years. He named that tractor once again after Dale Earnhardt. And it's kind of ironic tonight that if you look at the front of the tractor known as the Intimidator, what pulling position does he have tonight? He has number 3. He's the third puller tonight on the Intimidator on the starting line.
Hey, Butch, we got an old-time puller here from Ohio, Mr. Wheeler Redinger. Wheeler, welcome to Freedom Hall.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Mr. Lemons brought me down tonight. I hadn't been here since '99, but I'm glad to be back.
How many years did you pull in the past? You still do a little pulling.
We pull antiques yet, Greg and I do, or 350, 300 for them all.
Now, you got a collection of some IHs back home, is that right?
Oh, we got several of them.
What do you mean by several? Give me a number.
Oh, probably 30.
30 of them. Wow. Hey, what was the name of that modified tractor?
The Outcast 2.
Ah, we all remember. The Outcast 2, ladies and gentlemen. Wheeler Redinger.
Boy, that old arm man tonight kicking them right in the old rear end there and bringing them to a halt, I'll tell you. Matt Goodwin, Farnhamville, Iowa, the Intimidator here tonight. 7-1, 208 and 71. 208.71 for Hans Boxler out of Varysburg, New York here tonight. Animal Farm, I believe is what a retreat up there. And you're going to be able to go up there and tour their farm. They're going to have all types of trams to take you around and everything. These animals are going to be running free. It's going to be quite an event to see up there. Now, talking to his dad, Hans Boxler Sr., a few weeks ago, we started talking about this, and he was talking about how this exotic animal farm has come about. And it's really going to be something. You'll be able to go right up to Varysburg, New York. You'll be able to go out, and there'll be roads all through it. You'll be able to take tours of it. The animals are going to be running free, and you take your cameras along there. It's really going to be something to see. There's not like a lot of things in America like this, and it's going to be right here in good old state of New York, or right in the state of New York, of course, up in Varysburg there. So there'll be more things coming out about it. And you tractor pulling fans, I'm sure you will hear it. And you big red fans also who've always wanted to go to the Boxlers Farm, you'll have an opportunity to do that also. So check it out, the Exotic Animal Farm up at the Boxlers. Harold, I think you've had an opportunity to know about that also, haven't you?
One of you guys that bought a green one somewhere along
the tractor. So if you tractor pulling fans with the ears for those engines and those diesels, you need to listen to this one. It's got just a little bit different sound than what some of them do. They've been trying to build that horsepower up to come up and beat those Unlimiteds, but just hasn't happened yet in the super stock category is what I'm talking about. So here we go on the line now with Hans Boxler Jr. How about that, Red fans? Let's give him a nice round of applause. How about it? Hans Boxler Jr.
Okay, Butch, hey, we're over here.
2:08 and 33 here tonight for Hans Boxler Jr. And I got a question for this guy over here. He changed away from the super stock tires. Hans, why did you go to a smaller tire tonight? What are you doing running 24.5s?
Well, we thought we'd take a little bit of a gamble on this. We've been watching these tires work on the pros that we've been pulling with up around the East Coast series, and we seem to be getting the thing down the track quite a bit faster, about 2 seconds faster than what we've been able to, and we're just trying to get that quicker hole shot.
How did it feel to you tonight?
It seemed to feel okay, but I wish I would have went further than I did.
Tell us a real quick to the fans here about the exotic animal farm, and when's it going to open?
Well, that's something my father started working on, and from the dairy farm that we thought we'd diversify a little bit. And there's going to be about 300 to 400 exotic animals consisting of different species in about an 80-acre fenced-in park that we're going to take people through on toured customized vehicles.
All right, customized vehicle coming up this summer, maybe?
2006.
2006. All right. Hey, Billy Joe, how you doing? All right. Any Orange fans here tonight? We got a few people here in Orange. Okay, here we go. Our first Orange tractor of the night. It's been red and green so far. Coming to the starting line here. Brian Schremick, Williamsburg, Missouri here on the starting line with the young blood. Here we go. Whoa. Ouch. Try to get our pans under there and get some of that liquid stop coming down on the track here, and that's not a good sign here, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very, very expensive run for these folks here out of Williamsburg, Missouri here tonight. The AGCO DT225, the Youngblood brand new sheet metal on this tractor of Brian Schramick and the boys out of Williamsburg, Missouri. 178 and 35 here tonight. 178.35. Okay, next will be Jerry Van Dorpy. So out of Charlotte, Michigan tonight, hey, hooker of the year with National this year, and won that award this year. So he comes to the starting line here tonight in diesel superstock. What do we got here, Scott?
Engine block.
A lot of engine block here. Well, we knew it was pretty damaging there. So for Brian Schramick here tonight, a lot of engine block parts here. Remember, I used to work at a drag strip of winning this class here with his tractor. Very, very capable here with the Screaming Demon 2. And I bet Jerry wished that he had $1 for every time this tractor has made a pass down the track. No doubt about it. On deck is Kent Payne, and then Dennis Goodwin to follow Kent Payne. Still trying to clean up that last little bit of oil there and a little bit of residue on the track from Schramick's tractor. We want to make sure here tonight, Jerry Van Dorpy, he did not like what he saw, did not like what he heard. He takes her down. Here we come. Hey, what I tell you, 50 years of experience, 50 years of driving tractors. Hey, you got a new leader, let him know you appreciate him. Give him a nice round of applause. How about that? 3.45, 233.45 for Jerry Van Dorpy out of Charlotte, Michigan here tonight. What a great run for that 986. How about it, Red fans? One more time. Give him a nice round of applause. How about my Red fans? All right. 240 is a full pull. 240 is a full pull here tonight. Now, the top 6 tractors, the top 6 out of this class will go to Saturday night. The top 6 will go to Saturday night. Petersburg, Indiana, with the Rooster Cruiser here on the starting line. He's another guy that tried to run with the unlimited super stocks for a long time. Thought he'd give it a chance to go, but hey, it's a good run in international coming your way here. Here we go now with Kent Payne.
What's your name?
Tony Peters.
And hey, that's not right. And what's your name, ma'am?
Beth Wishmeyer.
And you brought the young ones along.
Yes, this is Brittany and this is Jack.
And your husband is who?
Steve Wishmeyer.
What does he pull?
Barely getting by.
Barely getting by. What does Steve do for a living?
We own a trucking company.
Trucking company? And how many years has he been a pulley?
Well, I've been around.
0.07. 206.07. 206.07 here tonight for Kent Payne. Well, the other part of the Goodwin family.
Right, well, let it go.
Congratulations.
Thank you, boy.
Wow, a lot of smoke here. A lot of smoke here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And there, once again, brand new equipment. It's one little thing just lets go. I don't see a lot of liquid laying on the track here on this one, though. May have been just a hose or something got loose. Water hose may have hit that hot engine, caused a lot of that white smoke and steam here tonight. How about it, folks? Let's give him a nice round of applause, if you would, please. The Magnum Force tractor of Dennis Goodwin out of Farnhamville, Iowa.
Okay.
116.34. 116 and 34. Your leader, Jerry Van Dorpy, 233.45. Number 2 currently. It's good running, 36.88 too, folks, I want to tell you. Whoa! Wow! Well, it's not real red, it's kind of burgundy, but how about it, international fans? Let's give him a nice round of applause. That might be awfully close to our first full pull of the night here at close to 240 feet, which is set the full pull at 240. We'll wait to see the distance. No, 236 and 49. 2, 3, 6, and 49. Let's give him another nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He is your new leader. 236 and 49. This afternoon he was messing with his tractor, and daggone it if he didn't cut his finger real bad. I don't know if he had to have any stitches or not, but he really cut his finger bad over in the pits here this afternoon. So hopefully everything's all right. He's got all mended back up here now, and he'll be ready to come to the starting line. Like to welcome 50 members, I hope I say this right, of the, I guess it's the Schroden, Tennessee FFA, and Krista Pyers and on her 18th birthday here tonight. So welcome those guys and gals tonight. She used to pull too in the old super stock on the old TNT circuit. All right, here we go now. Brandon Hunt, Herndon, Kentucky, living a dream. Let's hope he lives his dream real well here tonight. Here we go. All right, Brandon, take your time now. Well, we don't know what's wrong. Either the clutch may not be engaging, or maybe we got a little problem with the throttle. I don't know exactly what it is. Esden Lane runs over. There you go. The competitive spirit here, ladies and gentlemen, of tractor pulling. Esden Lane, of course, out of Dayton, Minnesota, in the Red Line Fever machine. He's checking things out here and talking to Brandon's dad right there about living a dream here. So they're checking things out, see what's going on here with the tractor right now. Okay, she starts back up, and she's going to be ready to go again. Hopefully they got their problem solved now. Still having problems, just does not want to go here. Building a lot of heat up in that engine, I'll tell you. A lot of heat right now. Well, apparently, we're going to have some problems here. 9 here tonight. 2:36 and 49. Hi, Joe. Yeah, just don't think the clutch ever wants to engage the way it sounds, so tough luck here tonight. So for the guy. All right, the distance to beat, 2:36 and 49. Well, if you never heard of him before, you heard of him now, I'll tell you right now. 3688, Jim Shamedorf. Out of Door, Michigan, Radical Red, the NTPA champion last year. Great run. Do we have a full pull? Let's check it out here. We could. He needed 240 for the full pull. Looks like we're going to go 2:40 and 77. There's your new leader right there. 2:40 and 77 here tonight. 2:40 and 77. So there's your new leader. And Fuqua goes to second, 2:36 and 49 for Jay Fuqua. Number 3 currently is Jerry Van Dorpy, 2:33 and 45. On the bubble was Kent Payne. We've knocked him out of the program for Saturday night with that hook. On the bubble coming up, it's looks like it's going to be Hans Boxler would be next. Hey, don't forget, 2005 championship tractor pull videos and DVDs are available. The DVDs and videos are $35 each. That includes all classes and each pull. The complete set, DVDs and VH tapes, are $135. And of course, the old famous filler tape has the top 3 finishes in each class, plus all the full pulls and most exciting pulls. Stop by the sales desk, front lobby, check out the inside back cover of the program for a special discount on full set of DVD and VHS tapes. All right, here we go with Red Line Fever 2. Oh! The first one in the sand tonight. It's a MX 240, ladies and gentlemen. Freedom Hall, shall I do my duty?
What do you have in your hand there, Butch?
The red broom right here.
What are you going to do with that red broom?
I'm going to brush the sand off the front of that tractor. All right. For Brian Barfnick, how about it? All right, we're going to do a little cleanup work here. Get started here with the sand. And get it all cleaned off here with our special brooms we have. Good thing all good and clean here tonight. So no extra advantage here for the tractors whatsoever. We want to make sure that we get them good and clean here tonight with all the sand off of them.
Well, it's good to see you got a good job there, Butch. I'm telling you.
245 and 46. 245 and 46. John Pfeiffer up next, and then Randy Hinton in the stray horse. Matt Goodwin at 208 and 71. He would be in the 6th spot right now. So there you go. All right, up next will be the Pfeiffers. The Pfeiffer Tractor Service out of Connorsville, Indiana, and John Pfeiffer. And he's been pulling super stock here with us for many, many years. As he comes to the line with us tonight with that red Case IH machine here on the line with us. On deck, Randy Hinton and the stray horse out of Bancroft, Iowa. Then we'll be looking for Esden Lane, Red Line Fever, of course. And then we have Jeff DeMars out of Storm Lake, Iowa, the Smoking Hot Deer. And right there for John Pfeiffer here tonight. And 91. 197 and 91 for Mr. Pfeiffer. 197 and 91. The stray horse. Randy Hinton, last year's champion here. Last year's champion. They won both the preliminaries and they won on championship night with his tractor with Dave Henderson driving. Last year, Randy Hinton on board tonight, the stray horse. 5 millionth tractor there. A lot of people might remember this tractor years ago being owned by Robbie Russell. Here's your pull distance now, 232 and 62. 232 and 62 for Randy Hinton tonight. 232 and 62. He's going to bump some people here tonight. That's going to bump Matt Goodwin out of the program. That's going to put the Gettingers, it looks like, maybe on the Barfnick. He is already there. And now we've got coming up Esden Lane himself here on the starting line. And on deck will be Jeff DeMers to finish out the class and here in the competition. Oh, yeah. That just might be number 3 out of here. We're going to mark it and find out. How about it, Red fans? What do you think? We'll wait for the numbers here. 2, 4, 2, and 66. So he is going to the pull-off. So 3 red ones here in the pull-off so far. How about it, Red fans? One more round of applause for Esden Lane. How about it? 6 tractors are red. The top 6 for Saturday night are red.
Come on, Red fans. That was a little weak. Where's the Red fans?
All right. John Deere fans, this is your last hope. Harold, this is their last hope.
Do we have any John Deere fans?
Got a tag on your neck.
I can't go rip that off there, will I? You're rotten, Harold. You are really rotten. Up number 2 will be Brian Barfnick. Up number 3 will be Esden Lane. Those are the top 3. .03. 218.03. So it looks like the top 6 left here. Well, we'll have Harold give you a rundown, let you know. Harold, 6 of them go to Saturday night now, so.
That's what they're here for.
That's right. This City, Illinois FFA. 42 members, 2 advisors. Thank you, Kevin Perkins and Tom Wendling. And happy birthday to Tony Forson. Still having problems.
Well, here again, Butch, we don't have any practice runs in our sport.
That's right.
It's very tough to back up there. We're not like any major motorsport. We're different. You got to build the RPMs up slow. One turbocharger feeding another one, and it just doesn't look like it's going to happen.
For tonight, we're going to find out real quick.
Well, we're going to set the mark here for out of Michigan. Do we have any Michigan fans? All right.
36.88, here we go. And right there, the 36.88 Jim Shaendorf, Door, Michigan, and Radical Red. 226 and 63. Harold, did he change the sled?
Yeah, they took just about 10 feet off the 2. They get a printout and a readout when this is all over. Hey, let's go to pulling. Here we come, that red line fever.
Wow. I'll tell you what, there was quite a hesitation there before he left the starting line. He dropped the hammer and it didn't move, and then all of a sudden she picked it up and she took off. But for a second, I thought maybe he broke something on the rear end or something in the drivetrain when he took off.
Might have been that nervous.
240 and 15. 240.15 for Brian Barfnick here tonight. 240 and 15 here tonight.
What you and I have seen this tractor totally destroyed one time.
Yes, we did.
The block left go on this tractor and just about took the hood and everything else right off of it, and it was a mess.
And 24 hours later, it made a pass on the track.
Yes, it did.
Yes, that's right.
But luck had it. He had a brand new engine sitting back in the trailer. He was going to change it, but he didn't have time. So the old engine just gave out, and it totally destroyed. Right about in the middle of the block, she lifted off.
I have never seen in my life a block come apart like that one did, I'll tell you. You and I were together that day. No, it's going to be Brian. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Esden Lane a nice round of applause. Hey, Red fans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All you Red fans, stand up and be counted right now. Where are my Red fans?
Okay, fans, while we're doing trophy presentation, if you want to stand up and stretch them out, why don't everybody...
That you'd be in the winner's circle tonight.
No, sir, I didn't.
When you guys get together now, being the lane pulling team, did you have a little conversation between each other before the pull, after you both made your first runs, and then the final run?
Oh yeah, Eston coaches me on pretty much everything I did tonight, so I got to thank him.
Are you going to be in the saddle on this baby all summer?
Yeah, I bought it from him.
Oh, you bought it, so it's yours now, huh?
Yes, it is.
All right, but are you still going to be pulling pulling team, or are we going to change things?
Oh yeah, it'll still be the same team.
All right, congratulations. Anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Syngenta, the Fair Board, Esden for giving me a heck of a ride, and Terry for helping, and all the fans for coming out.
One question. It took you a little bit of time to leave the starting line on that last pass. Why?
Nerves.
Nerves. Now, there you go, Harold. You were right. Harold said you had that clutch foot, and that foot was slipping up and down.
Yeah, it was shaking pretty good.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a nice round of applause. Your winner tonight, out of Dayton, Minnesota, Brian Barfnick, and Red Line Fever 2. Congratulations. Our trophy presenters representing the Kentucky State Fair Board, Mary Kate Cordes, and representing Syngenta, Lewis Bradley, here tonight. Well, Esden, I didn't know you sold it. I should have talked to you about that today. Now, are you upset because you sold it?
Oh no, it's we've had a kind of our workload way too heavy. You know, this way I can teach somebody else, so I can maybe retire someday.
Is that right? Do you think you ever will get out of the saddle?
Oh, I think so. Sometimes it's harder sitting here waiting to get the pull than it is to sit home and wrench. You know.
I know Harold and I were talking a while ago. Do you have any estimate how many runs this tractor has ever made it down the track? Do you have any idea?
It's got to be, I don't know, in the 1,000, 1,500 area, I guess.
I would think so too. I would think so too. Well, congratulations being back here at Louisville with us again. You always just never cease to amaze me how well you do.
Yeah, I told Brian at the shop, he thought I was kidding him that, you know, I said, that's the motor that we won here 2 years ago, the finals with, but he didn't think it had it in it yet.
Is that what he said? All right. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Well, I'd like to thank the Kentucky Fair Board, Butch, the announcing you do, Syngenta, I mean, the fans for coming out here on a Wednesday night, you know, give them something to do on a weekday for once, and just everybody that helps you guys out.
Sorry about the weather change here for you guys, but I think it's going to be pretty good the rest of the week.
Well, this ain't bad, you know, like today that's normal weather for Minnesota. That's above normal.
Above normal, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2 tonight, also from Dayton, Minnesota. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Mr. Esden Lane, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2 here tonight. Trophy presentation once again, representing Kentucky State Fair Board, Mary Kate Cordes, and Lewis Bradley, of course, with Syngenta. Well, Jim, you look like you got a disappointed look on your face.
No, not really. I'm just happy to make the finals. This is the first, I've been here, I think, 4 times. This is the first time I've actually made the finals on Saturday night.
Congratulations on your championship this year.
Thanks, Butch. I owe a lot to that man right there. He does all the motor work for me, and he knows how to make horsepower.
All right, and what's this gentleman's name?
Max Simpson.
All right, congratulations there being along here tonight. Anybody else you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Fair Board for having our class here, and Betsy for keeping us all organized, and my dad, Bill, for how should I word this? For letting me do my hobby without getting too mad at me. Right. And also the Syngenta, and we use their products on our farm.
Good, good. And how many acres you guys farm?
Around 1,400.
1,400, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3 tonight, but wait, let me give you one little head here. Watch out for him Saturday night. He'll be back. Jim Shaendorf, ladies and gentlemen, out of Dorr, Michigan. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Radical Red.